Hi, the show is going to start in 30 seconds, I promise. Just here to say, SCTRT is free to everyone, no charge ever. If it were up to me, there'd be no such thing as money. There are much better ways to organize the collective. But until that time, we still need to turn on the lights and run the equipment, you know. So please contribute whatever amount you can to make this show possible. Just go to the website, charlesbursell.com, and click on the link. Thanks. Hi, I'm Charles Bursell. This is Stream of Consciousness Talk Radio Theater. And today it's an open line. Whatever you want to talk about, fair game. I don't care if it's politics or money or religion or career advice, relationship advice, auto repair, psychology or health or nutrition. Whatever you got is fair game. While you're thinking about that, I want to start the show with a short story. I did something really stupid this week. Believe me, this is a self-deprecating story. I'm not going to try to justify any of this. On Monday, I got a FedEx package. That's always nice to get a package, and there it is at my door. I didn't see the FedEx guy. He or she just left it and went on their merry way. I just discovered it in my back door. I thought, oh, this is very nice, and it's from Golden State Fruit. It's like, oh, fruit basket. Oh, and I quickly realized that's not my name on the address there. It's been delivered to the wrong place. So here's the first stupid thing I do. Thinking I'm being a nice guy, I look up, it's two names. It's a husband and wife, or partner or something. It's Mary and John Smith, the name I'll use. I don't want to use the real names. They were unique names and unique enough that I could look them up on Facebook and find them rather easily. So I'll just call them Mary and John Smith. So I go on Facebook, thinking I'm doing the right thing, message them, each of them, separately, Mary and John, and I say, listen, I received this package for you. I'll leave it on my porch. You can come by, pick it up anytime. So that's what I did. So I leave it on the porch. It's still nice and cool out there. It's not below freezing. So I figure this fruit will be fine on my porch. A couple days pass. They don't pick it up. They don't return my message. And I noticed that afternoon sun is hitting my porch pretty heavily. I thought, oh, this is a bad idea. I probably shouldn't leave it in here. So this is now 2-3 days later. I bring it into the house. And now the temptation is just getting too much. And I open it because I thought, well, maybe the fruit has gone bad in the afternoon sun. This is my rationale anyway. And I open it, and oh my God, the fruit is beautiful. This beautiful California fruit, these crisp Macintosh apples, beautiful California oranges, and candy. Oh my God, the candy, these little dark chocolate fruit filled. So I ate it. What could I do? I ate it. I just have no willpower. And now, oh my God, what am I going to do? And I realized, I didn't even look at the address. So I went back to the package after I'd ripped it apart. And I realized they only live a couple blocks away. I could have just dropped it. I could have walked over and dropped it on their porch. But that never occurred to me. And now I eat it because I have no willpower. And now I'm living in fear that John or Mary Smith are going to show up at my door looking for their package. And I got nothing to say except, man, I ate it. And then yesterday, I'm upstairs. Ding dong. Doorbell rings. My heart sinks. Oh, God damn it. It's John and Mary Smith. I go down to my door. I had never in my life been so happy to see a Jehovah's Witness at my door. So there's my fruit story, and I still live in fear. John and Mary Smith might be listening, and that's still hanging over my head, but I ate it. All right, it's Stream of Consciousness Talk Radio Theater, open line, any topic, nothing's off limits, lines are lit up. Here we go. First caller of the day. Hi.
Hi, Charles Bursell. I just wanted to call and give you I don't know what you would say, not a thumbs up, but not a pat on the back either. Some kind of bodily function, not even a bodily function, but like a connection that you give to somebody when you want to make them feel better, right?
Okay.
I've stolen things myself, but you could have actually gotten away with this theft in fact, you still might, if you just go on Facebook Messenger and go to the message and delete the message. Maybe they haven't seen it.
I can do that?
Yeah, you can do that.
I thought once it was out there, it was out there.
It's out there, but you can retrieve it by deleting it. Charles
Oh.
Bursell, if you're going to commit theft like this, you probably shouldn't warn anybody that you're going to do it, and then you shouldn't leave the evidence up. Part of
Yeah, I did a
being
lot
in
of-
the modern era is understanding social media. That's how we commit these crimes.
I did
so
a lot
I
of
just-
really dumb things. Oh, say
Yeah, you
okay.
do.
So, I'm sorry. Did I get your name? What's your name again?
Oh, Bill. We'll
Bill.
just say Bill.
Bill, I got my phone out right now. So how
Okay.
do I do it? Okay, I'll go to the message. I'm looking at it right now.
We don't have to do this right now, Charles Bursell. What
Oh
am I,
no,
your
I have to do it right now.
Come
Okay.
on, no,
I
I'm
clicked on the
hanging up.
message. I'm looking at the message right now. How do I delete it?
Okay, your the top right corner, you touch that thing or click that thing or whatever device you're using, and you just it opens up a little menu. Right click, you do the right click.
Yeah, I got a phone icon, I got a camera icon, and
Well,
home.
the upper right message of the upper right corner of the actual message. You got to go to the
Of the actual message.
Yes,
There's a little circle with a little check mark with a circle.
Well, I don't know.
says
I'm
it's
not
sent.
looking at your message.
All right.
Descriptions don't make any
Honey, you're
sense to me.
running up our long distance
What?
charges.
Okay, thanks. All right.
What? I wish you wouldn't say things like that when I was talking to a very important radio personality. You're making me look like a chump, but it's all right. He probably didn't know. He was self-absorbed.
He's very self-absorbed.
I know, he's full of himself. That's why I love him. I love listening to these radio shows where guys are full of themselves.
Because they remind you of you.
I'm always trying to get better. What are you doing with that filthy hat?
It is not a filthy hat. Your mother gave it to me for my birthday.
Well,
Unlike you know I love fruit, and you know I love candy.
Wait, no, I ordered the fruit. It should have been here by now.
Oh, I
had it
ordered the
sent
fruit.
FedEx.
Oh, I ordered the lingerie. Oh, I ordered the panties
Well,
for you
I
to
accidentally
wear.
ate
Nothing
those.
ever comes, John. Nothing ever comes.
I'm sorry.
I could say the same thing for you, but I won't.
What, the same thing that you just said?
Yes, nothing ever comes. It was a sexual attack.
I get it. No, I mean, I get it. I mean, I don't get it. I actually don't have that problem. I don't know why you're accusing me of these things that are imaginary. I ordered the package. It should have been here. And I don't want to name names, but I think it may have been misdelivered.
Misdelivered?
Yeah.
Who is this
you know.
misdelivered, John?
Nobody, but
Who is
that
she?
hat is
Who
just so
is she?
distracting to me right now.
Honey, your mother gave this hat to me. She's going to be here any second, and I have to wear it.
Oh,
I can
okay.
feel the lights crawling through me, but for the love of God, if it
Oh, well,
makes your
that's the
mother
doorbell.
happy, it
I
makes
think
us
that's her
happy.
right now. Come on in, Mom.
John and Anthony, my boys. Oh, come here and give me some.
All right, Mom. Love you, Mom. We made spaghetti. Well, there would have been fruit here, too, but Anthony ate it all.
What? Oh, Anthony, you're going to get a stomach ache.
A stomach ache. Mother, I'm 34.
Stream of Consciousness Talk Radio Theater. It's open line day. Anything you want to talk about is fair game. You want advice from me about your finances or your parenting, or you just have a comment about the current events, whatever you got. It looks like call line 2 is here. Hi.
Hi, Charles. My name is Sasha. I am a longtime listener.
Hi, Sasha. Where are you from?
Love your show. I'm from Austin, Texas.
Austin. Love
Yeah.
Austin.
Yeah, it's a great city. It's
Yeah.
a great city, and I was just listening to that fun thing that your show was just doing with those people, and
Sure.
I was just thinking how it just kind of like hit a nerve with me a little bit because my mother-in-law she gives me a lot of presents that I feel like are intentionally meant to disflatter my body.
Oh, intentionally. Wow,
I think
really?
so, yeah. I think so because after I had a baby, she started giving me a lot of maternity clothes, and I was like, I'm done with these, and she says, well, they will flatter your flabby figure, and it just seems like a little mean-spirited, but I mean, I'm...
Yeah, that sounds like a classic passive-aggressive mother-in-law behavior. Your mate, your spouse,
My partner, yeah,
your partner,
Jeremy. Yeah.
Have you spoken with Jeremy about this?
I don't know. He's a little sensitive about his mother. He's
Yeah.
got tender spot for her, and there's a lot of things that he just doesn't see. When she does them to me, like there was this one time where she backed over my foot, and she looked me in the eye and said, "Take that, you former ballerina," because I used to be a ballerina.
That's
And she
more
tried-
aggressive than passive there.
Right, and Jeremy's like, "Oh no, Mama's just didn't mean to," and I just don't know. He just doesn't really see the way that she like stares into my soul and breaks my heart, and also like threatens our children. So he just is like a little bit closed off to the reality of the situation.
Yeah, well, you're going to have to be honest with Jeremy about this. You're going to have to confront him, I'm afraid.
All right, well, thank you. I'll take that to heart, and I'll think about it, and I'll talk to my priest, and I'll just think about it some more. Thank you.
Oh, okay, she's going to talk to her priest. I didn't think of that.
Bless me, Father, for I've sinned. It's been 2 days since my last confession.
Well, go ahead and speak, madam.
I just have been having some hateful thoughts towards my hateful thoughts towards my mother-in-law. I've been having some dreams at night, uncontrollable ones where I murder her, and then some daydreams too that feel also sort of uncontrollable, but they're during the day, and then I also am murdering her. So I just have a lot of hate in my heart, and I'm hoping that you can help me get Jesus, just ask Jesus for me to take it away.
Now, child, I want to tell you that it is okay to want to murder your stepmother. We all have stepmother.
She's my mother-in-law.
She's your mother-in-law?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just got a text. I've been reading that. I have had confessions all day, and God, am I sick and tired of people complaining. Now, I don't mean to unload this on you, but boy, oh boy, you try sitting in this hot, stuffy booth for 7 hours a day and listen to people rattle their problems off. You don't think I don't have problems? I've got problems. Look at these armpits. I sweat. You think these robes are flowy? They're not. They're full of flowing sweat from the dear Lord of baby Jesus. I tell you what, you do 75 Hail Marys and get the Hail Mary out of here.
All right. I had a few more sins, but
Just go ahead, make it quick. I've got a conference call in 15.
I slept with Deacon Alfred.
Now
In the
that
biblical kind of way.
Now that is the worst choice. Deacon Alfred is the least sexy of all the deacons. Have you not seen Deacon Ted? I tell you what, I get sweaty just thinking about Deacon Ted. But that's another time and another topic.
All right, I guess we'll talk in a couple days when I'm back for my confession. I'll say my 75 Hail Marys and
Honey, do us all a favor and just talk to your friends. I'm sick and tired of listening to you talk about your stepmother or mother-in-law or whatever the hell it is. You don't hear me complaining about the gangrene on my foot, do you?
No, and I guess your word is the word of God, so even though it hurts my soul and makes me feel mildly suicidal, I suppose I will move on now. Goodbye.
That's the word of Jesus. Take it or leave it, my child.
Deacon Ted.
I'm sorry, I'm reading a comic book. Yes, bless you, my son, for my child. I don't know who you are. Go ahead.
I slept through communion again,
Hmm.
and I was wondering if you could, if you could offer me the blessed sacrament.
Well, what I can...
You are a deacon.
I'm actually a priest. I've been promoted. That's why I'm in this booth. This is a confessional booth.
I'm sorry, Father.
Isn't it?
I'm sorry, Father, for I have sinned.
No.
Because I called you a deacon,
Well,
and you are much higher. You are
okay,
supreme. You are supreme in the eyes of Jesus.
All right, simmer down now. Simmer down.
I will be humble, like St. Francis.
We'll let bygones be bygones, St. Francis. And all I want you to do is...
Shall I pray?
Yeah, let's go ahead. Say a quick
Shall
prayer.
I sup of the Eucharist?
Well, maybe later, but yeah, let's hear that prayer, and then you can get out of here and get on with your day, and we'll move along. Okay. Every head bowed, every eye closed.
Our Father,
Mm-hmm.
who fart in heaven.
Okay, are you doing that on purpose?
What?
What you just said? What instead of art, you said fart. You put an F in front of it. Do you have a speech impediment? I don't want to be.
I don't know, but I'm pretty sensitive. So don't
It
talk
was-
about how I speak.
It's my mistake. This curtain between us. I couldn't.
All right, your 15 minutes is up. We got to keep this line moving.
Hey,
Sorry
simmer
to
down,
barge.
simmer down out there. Okay, quick, yeah, go pray, and then we got to get you out of here. But otherwise,
Father
the crowd
Ted.
gets ugly. Pray, our Father who art in heaven. Go.
5, 4.
Our Father who art in heaven.
I'm not very good at giving advice, but I'll do what I can. I think we have a caller. Line 1 is lighting up. Hi.
Well,
That was pretty good reading there. I like that.
Yep.
Who's this?
Oh, this is Jared. Stephanopoulos.
Hi.
Oh,
I told you I didn't screen calls. I'm not sure what's happening here, but
yeah.
you can't scream Jared Stephanopoulos. Just wanted to call and get your thoughts on turkey bacon. Is it really bacon?
No, I don't believe it is. It's tasty, and it makes for good dog food. But other than that, no.
Simple question, simple answer. Love you, Charles
For a
Bursell.
simple man, Jared Stephanopoulos.
And I'm out.
All right, Jared, and how do you feel like that phone call went? I mean, we're on the 7th week of your speech pathology classes, and...
Well, right away off the bat, I think it went really well.
Okay, great, because you...
I just want to get better, but I can't.
I know, but I feel that your patterns are... Your patterns... Right. Remember what we talked about having a meaningful break so that the other person can speak? Okay. May I speak?
Go.
Okay, so remember, if we go back to week 1 when I had you...
Week 1, I was wearing jeans.
Yes, and I had you call into that radio show, and the radio host had no idea what you were saying.
Caught him by surprise.
Right. That one I didn't get, but this time the radio host sounded like he really understood half to 75% of what you were saying. I'd call that a marked improvement. Right.
Oh, God. I feel so much better now that that's out. I just had to take a crap this whole time.
Oh.
We're inviting your calls on this open line edition of Stream of Consciousness Talk Radio Theater. Line 2. Hi, who's this? Where are you from?
Hello.
Hello.
I am in your neighborhood.
Oh, good. Hi, we're neighbors.
My name is Mary. Mary Smith.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, sweetie.
You got my Facebook message.
I know you're a sweet tooth, aren't you?
Oh, and you're
Anyways,
also listening to the show.
I'm actually calling because I don't want to reprimand you or anything. I just want you to know that I'm your neighbor and I care, but I do have a problem and I need your guidance.
Sure. Anything I can do, I feel like I owe you.
So I have a problem. What is the best course of revenge for when you have a neighbor who steals a $54 package from you? That's what I want to know. Okay, I'm going to hang up now.
Okay, thanks, Mary. And this is Mary Smith. If you missed my story at the top of the show, I mistakenly received a package of fruit for Mary and John Smith, and I wound up eating it, especially all the candy that was in there. And Mary is asking about revenge. So, Mary, I owe you, and anything I can do to make it up to you, I will try. Oh, another caller. Hi, line 2.
Hi, Charles Bursell.
Yes, hi.
This is Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
I don't know if you remember me. I asked you to homecoming, our freshman year of school.
Wendy, freshman. Oh, wow. Hi.
Hi, and I don't know if you remember, because it sounds like you might not. You said no.
It was a freshman year,
Yes.
and I was shy. And
That's what you said, and then you turned up to the dance with Selena. And so...
You have a better memory than I do, but yeah.
I do. I have very detailed diaries from that time.
Oh, wow.
And actually, it really, you saying no to me was a transformative experience in my life.
For the better, I hope?
No. It was kind of the start of a downhill, terrible experience forever. So,
We were only 14 years old.
I know.
People make mistakes.
Well, people do make mistakes, and sometimes people get revenge. And I just wanted to put that out there. Sorry, that's my demon. Sometimes she gets loud.
Uh-huh.
I just wanted to let you know that I have taken revenge.
You already have.
I did, yes.
It's in the works.
It has been in the works, and
Okay.
you don't know where and you don't know when, but it is the kind of revenge that eats away at you slowly, so just...
Wendy, maybe you and I could get together and have
No.
dinner sometime.
No, I know...
Maybe I could make it up to you. I've got some fruit.
See,
Really nice fruit.
I don't want to eat any of that fruit, and
Even
I'm
a-
not going to tell you why.
Line 3.
Hello, Charles?
Yes, hi.
This is Edward from Golden Horizons Fruits and Candy Baskets. Listen, I was just listening to your show and I heard about that psychopath. I don't know why I did this, but she sent a vial of arsenic to be placed into those bananas and apples.
So the fruit came from Wendy, my
There's no time to ask stupid questions. You have to make yourself throw up right now.
All right, I'm going
I don't
in right
know
now.
why in the gosh darn hell I put that arsenic in there.
All right.
She threatened me with a baton.
Talk me through it. I'm going in right now.
Talk
Talk me through it.
how to
Talk
make
me through it.
yourself throw up for the love of Jesus,
I've got
Charles.
the toilet open. Talk me through it. Help me. Hold
All
my
right,
hair.
put one finger. Hold your hair. This is a
Meta-
phone. What the hell do
metaphorically,
you think this is? The
hold-
future,
hold-
Charles?
hold my hair
For the
metaphorically.
love of God, one finger up,
Talk
two
me. There it
fingers
is.
up.
I got.
Shove it in the back of that uvula, Charles. Now, for the love of God, puke off all those bananas and candies. Those Snickers are deadly. Okay, let it all out, Charles. Charles, how do you feel? Charles, speak to me for the love of the good Lord Jesus.
All right. Okay. All right.
What does your puke look like? I want to make sure you got it all out.
Ooh, there's some Legos in there.
Charles, for the love of Christ, why did you eat the
I
Legos?
don't know. It had a fruit filling. I don't
That
know.
was another part of the package. I'm also the Legos, Bricks, Toys and Fun Golden Horizons Division's manager. Did she send you that Woody toy? For the love of God, burn that toy. Oh, Charles, you
think I'm
gotta
gonna-
stop eating these things. I don't know why in hell I listened to that crazy psychopath.
man.
But for the love of Jesus, burn your house down and throw up your innards, Charles. I gotta go. She's knocking the door down, Charles. Be safe.
Whew. Wow. Freshman year in high school. Who would have thought? Oh, let me gather myself here. I'll make my way back to the back to the studio. Thankfully, there's only about 5 minutes left. I think I can hold out for another 5 minutes or so. All right. Okay, I'm going to be a trooper. Wendy, if you're still listening, the guy from the fruit company saved my life. And I guess, what can I say? Try again. I don't know, Wendy. I hope that satisfied your thirst for revenge. I have suffered. All right, let's we've got a few more minutes. Time for another call or two. Line 1.
Charles Bursell, it's your old pal,
Hey.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp, how you doing, Johnny?
I'm doing great.
Oh, you don't know how the timing of this call is so perfect. I needed to have a nice little uplift here from a friend. Hi, Johnny Depp.
Hello, I thought I heard you were doing a call-in show.
Yeah, open line
Yeah, I thought that would be a good time
to catch up. How you been, Johnny Depp?
Well, I was thinking less catching up and more
Okay.
promotion.
Okay, what do you got? You got something to promote? You got a new movie coming out, a book, I bet you have a children's book coming out.
Yeah.
All stars now write children's books. The Johnny Depp children's book, what's that about?
Charles Bursell, I'm actually here to tell you about my new accessory line.
Oh, an accessory line. Okay.
Yeah, leather bracelets with...
Leather bracelets. Yeah, I love the way you
Leathers.
accessorize. That's something I've always admired about you.
Yeah,
Your hats,
I know,
your scarves, your leather bracelets.
Keep telling me that, Charles
Yeah.
Bursell, but the leather bracelet with the letters on it, they got letters, and the letters say WWJDD.
Okay, I'm going
Do
to
you
have to
get
ask
it, Charles Bursell?
Nope.
Come on.
No, I'm trying to figure out what would
Catch up with
what
the
would,
class,
what would Johnny
Charles
Depp do?
Bursell.
What
Yes.
would Johnny Depp do? Of
Very
course.
good. I just want you to do a little promotion for me on your radio station there because
All right, leather bracelets with WWJDD.
yeah.
Well, what would Johnny Depp do? If you had been poisoned by a 14-year-old
Yeah.
girlfriend,
I
what
heard
would
that
you do?
happen to you, Charles Bursell, and you gotta stop hanging around with the 14-year-olds. Believe me,
Well, I was
it's
14
almost
at
wrecked
the
my
time.
career. It
Oh,
wrecked
wow.
Roman Polanski's career.
Yeah, wow,
It's
okay.
bad for us entertainers, Charles Bursell. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna just leave you with that.
Oh, you're leaving so soon? Okay. It's always great to hear from you, Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
And when are you going to write that children's book? I think that's a great idea.
Oh, sometime this week.
You got a lot to teach the children.
Okay, kids, gather round, gather round. It is time for stories.
Wow!
Okay, now
All right.
listen, my favorite actor just published a book, and we're going to read it to you, okay? Who's excited?
Me, I love learning.
Thank you, Alice.
Who's the actor?
The actor is a little man by the name of Johnny Depp.
Oh, I thought it was John Wayne.
No, Johnny Depp, you silly.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody gather round.
Oh.
The title of the story is Stabbing Pirates in the Neck Area by Johnny Depp.
Yay!
Page 1. I was swabbing the poop deck when all of a sudden... Okay, now, what's so funny about poop? Let's hear it.
It just smells and also comes out of your butt.
That is funny, isn't that? Now back to the story. I was swabbing the
Everybody
poop
poops.
deck. Everybody poops. Thank you. We're learning.
Can we read that again? That was my favorite so far.
Poop should be brown, but sometimes it's not.
Sometimes it's red.
Excuse me, guys. We're just going to put story time on a quick pause, quick hiatus. Jeremy, why don't you pull out that dictionary
poopatus.
and look up that word. Now, Alice, can I speak to you in the
Pee?
hallway for a second?
Yes.
Okay.
Pete.
Yep, keep spelling, Jeremy. That's really good. Alice.
I found
Let me just close the door really quick. Now, Alice, when you poop,
Yes.
what color is it?
Well, last week it was brown.
Okay.
Then my Uncle Charles gave me some fruit. And then this week it was red.
Now, Alice, I'm going to ask you a question, and I want you to tell me the honest truth.
Okay.
What company was that fruit from?
I can't quite remember.
Was
something.
it Golden Horizons Fruit and Candies?
That sounds accurate.
Holy shit, Alice. What you're going to do, I'm sorry for my... Now, that's a word you'll learn when you reach the second grade. Now, we're going to take you to the bathroom, and you have to shove those fingers down your throat, Alice.
Okay.
Now, take the hall pass and go. And don't let that hallway monitor demon stop you. You run right past him.
I hate him.
Run, Alice. Run like the wind.
Where are you going? No running in the hall!
Sorry, Miss.
Alice!
Sorry, Miss Wendy.
That's right. I am Miss Wendy.
I just have to go make myself vomit.
What for?
Actually, I never got the explanation. Just that I told.
Sorry, I just realized that I never explained it to you, Alice. There's arsenic.
Pooping is
There's
only for the
arsenic.
first hour.
Miss Wendy,
No.
please shut the hell up. I'm
No.
trying to save a life here.
I am Miss Wendy.
Alice,
I am the
run.
hall monitor. You do not challenge my authority.
Miss Wendy, just because you have bosoming trapezoids and strong deltoids doesn't mean you can... Oh, Alice is passed out and bleeding from all orifices.
We all bleed from all of our orifices
two,
from time to time.
3, come on, Alice, you can do it. Wake up. 4, Now this is a good lesson, everybody. We're counting. 1,
I
2.
found
Jeremy, stop spelling poop and count with us. Oh, Jesus, did Jeremy eat the fruit too? Everybody's dying. I have to call 911. Miss Wendy, what have you
It's Stream of Consciousness Talk Radio Theater. Tonight's episode brought to you by Golden Horizons Fruit and Candies. The SCTRT players, Krista Jarzinski, Anja Seeger, The Scrouse, and Jonathan Wachala. Music by Peter Donalds. I hope you'll recommend the show to your friends. Tell them they can use their favorite app, including Apple Podcasts. Just tell them to search Charles Bursell Presents. Or even easier, just go to our website where you'll find all the links and you can listen to every show, this one and all the way back through the archives to show number 1. That's charlesbursell.com. Of course, you can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter. You know how all that works, right? It's Stream of Consciousness Talk Radio Theater. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, please consider becoming a listener member. You get nothing for it, no bonus material, no tote bag, no coffee mug, just the satisfaction of helping to keep a good thing going, especially for those listeners who maybe can't afford to contribute. Underwriters are also welcome. That is, if you're cool, you don't pollute or screw anybody. Go to the website, charlesbursell.com, and click on the appropriate link. Thanks.